Hey! If Diocles was my lover, I would chain him to the bed before I let him leave me for Cyrene.
Ιδιώτη. Ωραίαν βούλημη τη μηχανά.
Μάλαχε.
Όχι γνώσκει τι πέδες. Κοίτα πως μη πατάσεις με.
Best not to draw attention here.
Here comes another one. Nice. Really?
Acuta qui sentiam incorpore! I should return this wonder cure to the Ramanes.
I was.
Τι πράττει.
Abin. Ουδεπόποτε εόρακα τι αυτήν αφρονία.
Απαπαπέ! Αφιένε μου οράν!
If Diocles was my lover, I would chain him to the bed before I let him leave me for Cyrene.
That is because you think of nothing but men.
Praxilla has her own life here with her clinic.
You are a marvel. I will bring our friend back to his senses. Not that he had that many to begin with.
If I stumble across a manticore stalking the woods of Balagray, I will bring you its head.
Wow.
Now that I would welcome, my boy. They say that its venomous sting will paralyze a man instantly. I could have some use for that. Medicinally speaking, of course.
Of course. Farewell, Theramenes.
Farewell, Bayek. And watch out for manticores.
So I actually find
Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων, ούκ έχει πέρας.
Έδες, λέξον.
Oh, really? Carpe diem? Why are there two of them? I want to get on to the main story, so we're going to go do that. I want to cut this. This out of the way. Where the heck this is? Really? Seriously? I am just not inclined to this stuff.
Άλογος πράξης, αλόγου ανθρώπου.
Σουχάινε, νέτσουν αν.
Ερίου, ράνι.
Ne ceru.
Χαίρε. Θηρίου εδόδημο παραγίγνεσαι τάχα.
Ra Messiasu, Marie Amun.
How can I help
Amun Ra, Neb Nesut Ta'aruye. Hasijet Nabut, Wa'aset Marie. Necher Nefer.
Farewell, then.
Have you heard the story of courageous Captain Phoxidas? The magnificent Greek mercenary who single-handedly defeated the despised Gabiniani in epic battle on the high seas? Then
You said goddess of Siwa. What was her name? Which battle are you talking about?
you have not heard? Oh, my friend, then you are in for a treat. Let me tell you how it happened. Legend has it The noble Greek captain and the Egyptian goddess sailed from Alexandria's Golden Coast in search of the feared Gabiniani fleet, with only their sturdy trireme and loyal crew against the Gabiniani's fabled warships. Floating mountains, carrying 10,000 men, bristling with oars and fire.
Where are these mongrel Gabiniani? My informant assured me they would pass here. I'll throttle his scrawny neck if he told me wrong.
Who are the Gabiniani? Where do they come from?
Exiles of Rome who took Egypt as their home. Traitorous rats, everyone. With the discipline of Rome and the ruthlessness of Ptolemy. Worthy opponents for the likes of us.
Well, we have to stop them before they can join Ptolemy's fleet.
We'll find them, Aya, and send them to ruin. Not one of the salt-soaked hull rats will pass us alive. What say you, Shield Boy?
We are with you, Captain! Alala!
Alalala! There!
Is that their whole fleet?
Poseidon's peace, no, woman. That's only part of their full strength. The Elysian part, by the looks. Triremes only. There's no sign of their damned octoring. This works in our favor. We can work them down, ship by ship.
Strike oars and ready your bows! We attack!
Give no quarter, men! These devils will give us none!
They have an octary? How will we face it?
Show no fear, Damastes! They've not met our kind before. Their bloated barge won't save them.
Damn it! Ready! Steady! Steady!
Ready to fire! Firing!
Off the tempo! Taking aim!
Firing!
Speed up!
We're under fire! Damn it! Steady, Senu! Steady firing!
Pick up the pace!
We're under fire! Steady, Senu! Steady firing!
Up tempo!
Steady, Senu! Steady! We're under fire! Firing!
More speed,
We're under
Senu!
fire! Ah, damn it! Fire!
Need
We're
more
under
speed!
fire! Taking aim! Firing!
Galley speed, let's go!
Fire! Steady, Senu! Race for impact! Ready to fire! Firing!
More speed!
We're under fire!
Two down!
Coming! We're under fire! Speed up! We ram them!
Off the tempo!
We're under fire! Firing!
Speed up!
We're under fire!
Taking aim!
Firing!
Off tempo!
Firing!
Pick up the pace!
Steady, Senu!
Incoming!
Steady!
Need more speed!
Firing!
Heave to!
We're under
Galley
fire!
speed!
Ready to fire! Fire!
More
Steady,
speed!
Senu!
Senu!
Steady! Fire!
Heave! Galley speed!
Taking aim! Firing!
More speed!
There's one more yet for Poseidon's collection.
Taking aim!
Firing!
Up the pace, brothers!
Ready to fire! Fire!
Up the tempo!
Ah! Damn it! Shit! Fire!
Doctors our time! Pick up the pace!
Fire!
Need more speed!
We're under fire! Fire!
Up tempo!
Fire!
The Gabiniani were vanquished. All 20 mountainous warships lay in Poseidon's slimy embrace. Alone, and with the fury of the wind and sea railing against them, they prevailed.
20 warships? Pompey himself would not claim so many.
You must not doubt me. I was told it by someone who saw it happen.
Captain, we bested them! The Gabiniani are finished!
Don't be hasty, boy. My spies gave me a greater number than that. They must have split their fleet. We should head east.
Straight into the jaws of the crocodile, if your spies tell the truth.
What of it? I've wrestled more fearsome beasts.
And none were a match for our captain!
Your bravado will be your undoing, Captain, and ours.
Up the tempo!
As if rising from the very depths of the underworld, a second bristling wall of hulls appeared. This time, an unbelievable 40 Gabiniani death ships faced our lone heroes. Then another ship rose behind the fleet, the size of which has never been seen before or since. 10,000 warriors crowded its massive decks, smashing sword and spear against brazen shield.
This may have been the largest fleet ever to sail the Mediterranean.
Silence! Fell like fog. Suddenly, 100 balls of fire leapt up from the Gabiniani decks and bore down upon Phoxidas and his stricken crew.
Let's go! Galley speed!
Ready!
With his springs from the fog, it is like a nightmare.
Ah! Don't let their tricks trouble you, Damastes. It's a ruse to shake our nerve. They gain nothing by it.
And the flames! Their fire is intense!
Phoxidas, this weapon could really help our cause.
I might know someone who knows someone. We could make it happen. Keep inside the range of the catapults, and the day is ours!
Let us finish this!
Up the pace, brothers! Come! They got us!
Fire! 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 Damn it!
Good!
Firing!
Off the tempo!
Speed up! We ram them!
Need more speed!
Steady, Senu! Steady! We're under fire! Fire!
Pick up the pace! Speed up!
Steady, Senu! Ready to fire! Fire!
More speed, Zeno!
We're under fire!
Come! They got us!
We ram them!
Up the pace, brothers!
The heroics were spectacular. They fought like gods, but it was all to no avail. Yet, more ships appeared. A vast burning armada of war bore down upon them, as if sent from Mars himself. The crew fainted, but were borne up again by the wild, thunderous cries of their fearless captain and the goddess.
Yet more ships from the east!
Head is balls! This must be the full count of these bastards! There! Gods and peace! This is it, slackers! We win or we die! Ah la la!
Prepare to evade!
Aya! Demastes! Slackers all, listen to me! Scribes will break their pens, writing of this day! On this blood-smeared ocean, we'll send these cursed Gabriani to the underworld! Let's see them tell that story without tears!
The heroics were spectacular. They fought like gods, but it was all to no avail. Yet, more ships appeared. A vast, burning armada of war bore down upon them, as if sent from Mars himself. The crew fainted, but were borne up again by the wild, thunderous cries of their fearless captain and the goddess.
Yet more ships from the east!
It is false! This must be the full count of these bastards! There! Gods and peace! This is it, slackers! We win or we die! Ah la la!
Prepare to evade!
Aya! Demastes! Slackers all, listen to me! Scribes will break their pens, writing of this day! On this blood-smeared ocean, we'll send these cursed Gabriani to the underworld! Let's see them tell that story without tears running down their faces! The gods themselves will lift cups to our glory!
Steady, old man! Let's not beg the gods! Strike us!
The heroics were spectacular. They fought like gods, but it was all to no avail. Yet, more ships appeared. A vast, burning armada of war bore down upon them, as if sent from Mars himself. The crew fainted, but were borne up again by the wild, thunderous cries of their fearless captain and the goddess.
Yet more ships from the east!
Head is balls! This must be the full count of these bastards! There! Gods and peace! This is it, slackers! We win or we die! Ah la la!
Prepare to evade!
Aya! Demastes! Slackers all, listen to me! Scribes will break their pens, writing of this day! On this blood-smeared ocean, we'll send these cursed Gabriani to the underworld! Let's see them tell that story without tears running down their faces! The gods themselves will lift cups to our glory!
Steady, old man! Let's not beg the gods! Strike us!
Ready! Firing! Ready! Hit back, Sanu! Steady! Fire! Fire! Break!
So, I'm holding shit on fire.
Go to Harvard! Break! Fire! Break! Break! Ready to fire! Break! That is the game! Ah, la, 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 la!
So Phoxidas and the goddess sailed into legend over the backs of 10 times 10,000 drowned Gabiniani. I tell you, I weep just to tell of it. And they say, if you whisper a prayer into a wave or a fold of the sea, you can hear their war cry answer back, Alala! Alala! And that is how it happened. To a word.
What a tale. The goddess' name was Aya, and a goddess she truly is. That may be the only honest part of the story.
What is truth? All is permitted in the realm of greatness. One must believe in the act of creation, or else they will join the Gabiniani.
You are a fine storyteller, Seni. Though, I cannot tell if you are playing a game with me or telling a story.
They are one and the same, my friend. Married to each other, like the oceans and the rain.
Alala!
You see it now!
Gertie, Ange.
Whoa.
Alright, see what's gonna go on.
warning, Bayek. Once we board this ship, there is no turning back. And we finish with the Queen on her throne, or each of our heads on a pike.
I understand.
Let's see. He's having so much trouble with. What do you think?
It is rare that our cargo is a goddess. I apologize. We have no kings or queens on our ship. Only gods and goddesses. So you should fit right in.
All strange and terrible things are welcome.
I am worried that my quarters are not as comfortable as your palace.
Comforts. We despise them.
My loyal shield boy, are you fit?
I am in awe of this goddess. We must do her well. I can't believe she's on our ship.
Hey, don't be fooled by appearances. She needs us more than we need her. Raya, she is the real goddess.
There, in the distance.
Aya, already showing Bayek the best places to make love, huh?
Enough, Fox. It is time to make war.
Brothers at sea, today we carry a precious cargo. Queen Cleopatra, great lady in perfection. She of the Sage and Bee, with so many other cocksure titles, my breath falters just to think of them. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the fore, you'll notice we have some friends bearing down upon us. Emissaries of our little pharaoh. How kind of them to come forth. Let us welcome them, shall we? Warmly, with a ball of flaming refuse. Ah la 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 la! This reminds me of a day 20 years back, when I sailed with a group of pirates.
The Sicilians, was it?
Ah, you heard the stories. That's right. I was a hired hull then too. They were planning an inland raid on Antioch and needed a few extra sails. It was my first and only dip into the life of a scoundrel. I prefer having a charade than pieces. Only a charade.
A shred can be hard to come by.
He speaks! The great Medjay!
We are at sea, Captain. Any greatness here is yours.
Ptolemites! Burn them! La la la!
We have got them now, time!
Give them a taste of our fire! Take a piece of that! Brace! They are Take a piece of that! Well done, then. Seacraft comes naturally to you.
Easier to sail about when the sea is empty of ships trying to sink you.
Want a dozen missing triremes, not a lot the main fleet.
It will take some time for them to find the wreckage. Onwards!
Captain, my shield smells like charcoal.
Damastes, please, shut up! We press on!
With caution. We're not yet in calmer waters.
Ready!
There! More Ptolemy ships!
They'll want to box us in and drive us against the shore.
I see that look in your eyes. Why should we fight them? We can just barge on through and head straight for Alexandria.
I need to be sure the way is safe for Cleopatra. We have to do this.
Those Nekatiadet will feel Ra's arrows.
Nice to hear Egyptian vulgarity on a Greek ship. Variety is what makes life interesting. And bloodshed. Ah la 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 la! The fleet awaits your command, Aya. Our catapults will fire upon your order. Take them, you slackers! No! Cut them off! Don't let them talk!
Give them hell and a fan!
Take a piece of that! Show no mercy! Send them to the abyss! Look out!
Take a piece of that!
Arrows! Look out!
Up the pace, brothers!
Arrows! Look out!
Is that all they've got?
We will burn them like Ra!
Just say the word! They got us!
Give them hell and a fan! Speed up!
The air stinks, but not the horsemen. It's something else.
Hold Phoxidas. Look there, at the water.
Two ships down? Damn Ptolemy! Did make a fine navy, though. I'm no boxy general with bottomless Roman coffers! Those were my men!
Easy, Phoxidas. We're not done yet. Our catapults will do their work. We'll make them pay.
And dearly, by the balls of Zeus! I want the ocean turned dark with their blood! Damastes! Make the call! Increase the rhythm!
Yes, my captain! Alala!
They've sent an octarine! A floating city! Blast! Do the gods wish my fleet destroyed? Fickle Poseidon! This old fish will stick in your grizzled throat!
Bear up, old man. Let's not offend the gods without cause.
I'll take angry gods over docile ones right now! Open up the skies and rain some kind of shit down on us!
We have one last beast to hunt.
Give them hell and a fan!
Just say the
Give
word!
them hell and a fan! Ready!
Hit us square with that
hell and a fan!
Arrows! Look out! Just say the word! Not
Damn it!
Damn! They got us! Hey!
Let me pay them back, filet!
Now!
Speed up!
Amen!
Give them hell and a fan!
Now! Hey!
Return the favor, boys!
Just say the word!
Let me pay them back, filet! Some hell of a threat! Off the tempo! Need more speed! Arrows! Look out! Speed, Shadow!
No! Arrows! Look out! And that is the game! The gods have such a humor, Aya. The day I met you was the day danger found me again. Bayek, you are one lucky Medjay.
As are we. Lucky to be in your furious company.
Should I apologize for putting you back to work?
Not at all, not at all. My blood runs quick now, with the roar of battle. By Zeus, I have not seen this much action since the earliest days of Cleopatra's father.
Let's not celebrate too roundly, old man. We're afloat in the sea with a cargo worth 1,000 ships.
I wonder if Cleopatra survived unmarked. Those clothes looked expensive.
All are safe, we're done.
Attacking starboard!
Oh, we are not done! Ptolemy's Malaki are not dead yet! Get onto the reed boats, use the fog to hide your escape, but I will take care of this. Destiny is a fucker sometimes, Aya. Enjoy the calm water. I will stay in the storm. Flee, you fools! Don't mind the flaming arrows, huh? Before battle, we will honor our goddess!
We cannot afford to spill any Roman blood.
We cannot traipse into the palace armed to the teeth.
So we disarm then?
Armed or not, they will recognize her.
Really?
For once, perhaps a queen's entrance is unnecessary.
Ironic. I don't know if there's a better word. Living up to legend. Oh, wow.
Act natural. We are meant to preside these grounds. Remember that.
Okay, this is...
Is our queen all right?
I'm fine.
Great. No shit.
Who are we?
Let me do the talking.
Wow. Alright, this was worth it for this loan.
None pass here without escort or a royal seal.
I am the nomarch of Heliopolis. These are my Phylakitai. We bring gifts from our local merchants.
Let them pass, with an escort.
Follow me. This way. Our Imperator appreciates the hospitality.
Have you received the warm welcome our pharaohs always provide?
We will not celebrate until an alliance is sealed. Your vizier and your king have given us fine accommodations here in the palace. However, I cannot guarantee my Imperator will hold court with you.
We understand. You are a good legionary. We will be patient.
Do you think we could take them all?
Of course. We have better gods than them.
Are we there yet?
Valet. Guest, legionary. At ease.
We are with the great Pharaoh Ptolemy XIII, his envoys from the east, with gifts for your Imperator.
Carry on, then. An offering?
Would you like me to help you carry your carpet?
No, sorry. It is very sacred. Must be handled by the Phylakitai. They understand the merchandise.
Step aside, legionnaires. Official business for the Pharaoh.
Who are you? You look like a hippodrome racer.
I am. You should see me race.
The C1 warrior.
Continue this way. Guest, legionary, at ease.
We'll stay in the palace until all politics are concluded.
Palace is at your disposition, Gaius.
Pompey was bound to be killed sooner or later.
Pompey was your enemy, Caesar.
He was my friend first. But you are right, Ptolemy. Now let us discuss our alliance. What is this?
Forgive, Lord Caesar. We bring a gift from our pharaoh, Cleopatra.
Pharaoh? This is no gift. These are my sister's friends. It is a trap.
In place of an envoy, Cleopatra sends a rug?
I wonder how you all entered my palace.
God! Kill these traitors!
My wretched brother. He's let the wine go to vinegar, and my kingdom to pieces.
Great lady. Your audacity is equaled only by your beauty. Flavius, please.
I can offer you what my brother failed at with me. Marriage. A true marriage, that is.
If you ally with my sister, I will kill every last Roman in Alexandria.
Enough of the big words, little brother.
Out, all. You will each be sent for when our congress is concluded. I wish to hear both Ptolemy's side of the story.
Pothinus and Septimius gone. We missed them.
You will have your vengeance soon. This is Cleopatra's time to officially become queen.
If she is crowned queen, we will be able to act from within. Crush the network.
Tomorrow, our queen will have turned flattery into progress. We'll reconvene tomorrow at the gardens. You proved your worth tenfold today. You truly are great Magi's.
Aya, dear one, thank you for coming. All is well with great Caesar. Good, my queen. Soon you will be on your throne.
Yes, yes. I must ask you a favor, though. The tomb. I fear Lord Caesar should have the honor to bear witness to the author of our kingdom, Alexander the Great.
You want to impress your new lover, I see. The tomb is sealed, no?
It is, but by an act of Gaia, not a royal decree. An earthquake in the early days of my father's reign has blocked the door. Do you know our metropolis well enough to suggest an alternate means of entry?
The underground.
You would enter from below?
Well, I would find a way into the cisterns and canals below, work backwards, and find a way to clear a passage into the tomb.
That would solve our problem, but it seems idealistic.
Fortune favors those who ignore her. I'll examine the area around the tomb and figure this out.
Excellent. Rejoice.
So I get to play as her. That's all I can do. actually want it out. I want to picture her out and do this out good, actually. This is good. How about that?
Did I tell you of the poet Catullus?
I don't believe so.
Another cur, who made brief mention of me in his verse. I do not study overmuch to please and court you, Caesar, nor do I care much to know if you be black or you be white.
Impudent man. Plato's dislike for poets had merit.
Yes, as pretty as their words can be, they are roaches by the best measure. Annoying, but easily handled.
And how did you handle this one?
I invited him to my house for dinner and drinks.
I'm going further away from you.
Know thy enemies as thy kin.
And get them excessively drunk when needs be.
How do I get in this tomb? I mean, her sister. I didn't know it was back here.
It is a dead end, my lady.
I will double check. Ensure it is.
Really? You insult our efforts. We tried everything.
Broken spears. These Romans really did try everything. They got it right. This way is completely blocked. That earthquake must have altered the structure. strange. This wall is not as solid as it looks. Must be a way beneath. Around!
This is a tighter squeeze than the caves west of Siwa.
We were smaller in those days.
Where to now, my love?
It must be through the sewers. No one had the courage to plunge into Hades' rivers.
We are the ones. After you, Aya. That was one big crocodile. May its soul rest in peace.
About time you showed up.
I was guarding your rear.
My rear is fine.
The tomb.
Incredible. I hope you will provide me with a similar sarcophagus.
Whatever you want, my love.
It is said that his sarcophagus is full of honey. Helps preserve the Ka.
Oh, unbelievable.
Promise me you will bury me with my blade, so I can protect myself in the field of reeds.
Promise. These markings along the bottom, they speak of Siwa, the vault, and a scepter that Alexander holds. A moon stands in a field of trees, where a marked sphere meets its scepter. Man to king, king to god.
A marked sphere?
What did you do with the orb I gave you?
I gave it to Apollodorus. He loves those things. We should let the others in.
I'm going to keep looking around. These paintings on the wall.
His birth. He was Macedonian, a Greek that became Egyptian. Like me.
He began the rule of our latest pharaohs.
He founded Alexandria and brought us the great library, where Aristotle mentored him.
He abandoned education for bloodshed.
Not unlike us. Here is when he crowned Ptolemy Legos as his successor.
So the rule of the Ptolemies began, and the Magi's ended. Magi's disappeared because of him.
You cannot be... He was hailed as a savior when he first arrived in Memphis.
He was a conqueror.
He was hailed as a savior when he first arrived in Memphis.
He was a conqueror.
Rex Immortalis.
The stuff he is holding. The markings. Ever since I was a boy, I've idolized this man.
He is similar to you.
I wept at the base of his statue in Rome. At 30, he was a god with an empire stretching across the known world. What have I done with my 5 long decades here on Earth? Tell do you faint?
Together we can do more than Alexander did.
Yes.
How long before the Queen stops impressing Caesar and starts impressing us?
Our needs are hers as well. She will deliver.
My Caesar, our emissaries have been captured at the southern garrison of Alexandria. Soldiers have reported a hostile environment.
Captured? Is this Ptolemy's diplomacy?
I will send my guard. Greek soldiers will pass more freely through the city than Romans.
Let us settle this matter, my queen.
Flavius, come. Look. We have found the great king.
Taking on the entire garrison will not be easy.
I may not have to take on the entire garrison. A calculated kill and a shadowy presence will fare better.
If you take on the armies of Ptolemy, I would like to be at your side. I will distract the garrison with a brawl.
A fine idea. I will procure the emissaries.
Ορόκαλος. Τι να αποφανεί. Στρατό
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Ηλιθιώτης ανθρώπων. Πού έχει πέρασει.
Τι συμβάν, παιδες. Λέξον, λέξον.
Ορόκαλος. Τι να αποφανεί.
Μπορώ καλός. Είναι αποφανήν.
Out of the way!
Απαπέ, φίλοι. Τι ονοράζει.
Lighting the brazier! Here! Lighting the brazier!
Somebody just kill me. Finish the damn...
We need to alert Caesar.
What happened to you?
Septimius. They are preparing a siege of the harbor. They want to take the palace. I will not betray Caesar!
How many more heads must I chop off before Caesar understands?
This is futile. A change of plans. The Lion says we must march on the Pharos and trap the Queen.
Then they said... they left for...
Where? Where? This guy may have more valuable information. I need to bring him back to Caesar.
Alarm! Enemy here!
Target is in my range!
Hey! I have got trouble here!
Target is in my range!
And hit the target! Oh! Come on, brother! Adding some flesh.
This guy may have more valuable information. I need to bring him back to Caesar. find a horse.
I have a shot.
Well within range!
Target well in range. Alarm! Over here!
Romans now? Which invading army will oppress us next?
These Romans ignore us at their peril. We will riot until the god.
Fellow citizens, we must take up arms!
I'm heading to the Serapion. Praying is our only hope left.
You have loyal men, Caesar. Septimius plans on trapping you in the palace. You have no time.
As I foresaw, war. Levius, they want fire. Let us burn the whole damn harbor. And if we change the Pharos light, the rest of the fleet will know what to do. We will join them by chariot.
Salve, Lord Caesar. I will make the order.
My queen, you should accompany me into battle.
As these soldiers rip each other apart, I shall stay on my throne. I am queen until a sword plunges through my heart. And even then, my blood will stay on my throne.
Good then. I stay. My life is yours to do with as you will.
Now, the most crucial part of the plan. Put this into the brazier of the Pharos. She will accompany me through the city. Now, let havoc reign.
Aya, if you find my brother, Ginestoi.
I smell war! We will put our queen on the throne.
You are the only queen worthy of the throne!
Give me the powder. Caesar thinks a woman cannot do this job.
Prove Caesar wrong, my love.
Best not be seen here.
sanguino medias et stupidi! Alarm!
I gotta get
He's dead! They two! E non movere!
Portate, bastardos!
Someone crush that tiny lotus.
How did she get this far? Halt, little woman!
Just kill her so we can deal with the real problems. These Roman malacas.
My blade is offended.
Damn it!
Trouble! Here!
I didn't say that way. I said... Yeah.
Your corpse! Ah! Hey! Oh ho ho!
I gotta do this fucking all over again? What the fuck was that?
Hey, what?
Better be careful.
Hello, let's go.
Sire versus fueris! Honemo pro amici!
Hey, what?
Hey now!
Someone crushed that tiny lotus.
How did she get this far? Halt, little woman!
Just kill her so we can deal with the real problems. These Roman malacas.
My blade is offended.
I thought I heard a scarab crawling up my tower. You remind me of the Alexandrian horse I am gifted by the Order of Ancients. Perhaps I will keep you around.
Now you've offended even my younger heart.
This Pharos is Ptolemy's. Begone!
Huh. This Pharos will only burn for Cleopatra.
God damn it, man. Would you fucking fight? Already lit.
How in Zeus' name did you kill my captain?
Ptolemy's men are breaking through our line.
No! Wait until I see the signal. I can't believe you trusted a woman to do something of such importance. How are the fleet to receive their orders?
Patience, Caesar.
The die is cast. Come, we go to the battlefield. Medjay, cover the retreat!
Many men have doubted Aya. All have found themselves dead by her blade.
Hi! 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 Out of the way! Brace yourself! Hard left! You better be as fast with your bow as they claim, or we will be dead!
You focus on driving. I will keep these fools at bay.
Odd way to speak of your countrymen!
Any who would give up on our people is no countryman of mine.
Hurry! Behind, man! There's a lot of them behind us! We're surrounded!
I am working on it!
Walk more quickly! Behind us! The chariot gains! I hear more gaining on us!
I'm shooting as fast as I can, Roman! That is not good.
What is it?
Hope we don't find out, Caesar. Faster! Perhaps we can outrun it! Hey. You will face it. Ready yourself, Caesar. This is worse than any battle you've yet had.
It can't be that bad!
It is Osiris himself.
Brace yourself! Hard left! You better be as fast with your bow as they claim, or we will be dead!
You focus on driving. I will keep these fools at bay.
Odd way to speak of your countrymen!
Any who would give up on our people is no countryman of mine.
To the back! To the back! We're surrounded!
I am working on it!
Walk more quickly! Behind us! The chariot gains! I hear more gaining on us!
I'm shooting as fast as I can, Roman! That is not good.
What is it?
Hope we don't find out, Caesar. Faster! Perhaps we can outrun it!
Cannot escape!
You will face it. Ready yourself, Caesar. This is worse than any battle you've yet had.
It can't be that bad!
It is Osiris himself. The arrows are only making him angrier. Hold the chariot steady!
My focus is on not being trampled, Egyptian!
I have an idea.
Just get rid of the damn thing! The lighthouse approaches quickly! We'll run out of land soon! Throw harder! There! It's the fleet!
I have nothing left to throw!
Any time, Bayek! be songs of us, Bayek. Now, we must join the ships. We will be heroes, sword and mind.
The line runs 3 stadia. According to our speculatores, Potinus leads the charge.
Keep the soldiers